What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I want to give a big thank you to everybody who has supported this channel from day one, and to all of you guys that are new. I appreciate you guys. With that being said, this channel just hit 500 subs. I know it's been a year. 500 is not a lot. Some people like the content, some people don't. Either way it goes, I am really grateful for each and every one of you, and I'm going to stick to my word. Just like I said in the previous video, once we hit 500 subs, I would be doing a giveaway. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to give away, and that's where you guys come in. I'm going to choose a couple of different items that I'm only going to be purchasing one, but I'm going to choose a couple different items, and I'm going to let you guys vote on what you want to win. Whether that be a rear shock, a set of tires, graphics, plastics, some levers, who knows, maybe even some gear. I'm not sure. All I know is I want to show you guys how much I appreciate you. Like I said before, this channel isn't monetized. You know that because it's only 500 subs. We might have the watch time, but we don't have the subscribers. So for all 500 of you guys that make this channel what it is, that give me the motivation to keep making these videos, I want to reward you guys by doing a giveaway. So with that being said, you must be subscribed to this channel, and that will qualify you for this giveaway. On the giveaway video, you know how it usually goes. You post down something below in the comments. I use an auto YouTube random generator giveaway thingamabob, and I choose one of you guys. I send you guys the product free of charge. You don't pay anything. You don't have to buy anything like any other giveaway where they're like, oh, you buy a shirt and you get 5 entries, or you buy stickers. I'm not making any money off of this. I am simply showing my appreciation by buying something. It might be discounted through my sponsors, but I'm still giving it to you. Also, in other news, the RXB is not the same bike it once was in the last video. I got it done. I went out, I rode the track. We have a big series coming up called the Crosstown Series. It was 6 races, but they canceled 2 races that were in a different series, and they added it on to the end of this. So now I think we have 8 rounds. I will be at least 6 of those 8 rounds, if not all 8, and I will be competing on the RXB in its new form with its new engine, and I'm just going to show you guys right now. There is my RXB race bike who once replicated a KTM. She is now on her way to becoming a GasGas. That is right. I am replicating this to be a GasGas factory race bike. I'm going to show up the Crosstown Series. It's going to look real good. I got a lot of new stuff on the way, and I went ahead and got the new motor and stuff in there. I will be taking that apart here eventually and doing a build on that because we are big boring it to the 170cc. And then we're going to add a whole bunch of trick parts to it as well. Better suspension and stuff. I'm still researching what suspension I want to go with. A lot of people are saying go with Elka. I'm sorry, but I'm not spending that kind of money on a shock when I can buy one way less that performs the exact same. Now, don't get me wrong. Elka is a beautiful shock. It's just not for me. Forks. I already have my mind set on which forks I want. They will be coming from Italy. I've already talked to the company, worked out some shipping stuff. Now I just got to wire them the money and get them bad boys over here. They probably won't be here in time for Crosstown, but my volts will work just fine for now. Our wheel situation. I'm going to be running the Piranha wheels for now because I emailed YCF, and the wheels that I want for this bike are going to be back ordered for an entire month. So I will be running the front and rear wheels still. I did that completely opposite. The front and rear wheel will still be getting ran. As for tires, I don't really have many options other than MX33, MX52, and MX53s because this bike and my YouTube channel and me are all sponsored by Dunlop. We on the Ride Dunlop team. They finally sent me over a whole stack of tire stickers, so I've been experimenting with those. I only have them on one side right now. I will be getting them on both sides, but I'm also not going to be running this tire. I think I'm going to go to an MX52 in the rear instead of a 53 and leave the 53 up front. We're going to be keeping our aluminum throttle housing with the plastic tube. I was going to go all billet, but I didn't want anything to break or bend and stuff if this was to go down. We're going to be using our current brake reservoir. I did get a new cable. It's red with some pretty flake in it. This channel and this bike is also sponsored by Mica Metals, so we will be using the Mica Metals Pit Bike low bars still. We just got rid of the orange pad. I'm going to go ahead and order either a red or a white one to complement the bike. The plastics and stuff will be on the way. You guys will get to see that here soon. Then Bike Graphics has already designed a GasGas themed graphics kit that I will be using for this. So we're gonna be getting that ordered up and stuff here too. Just putting the finishing touches on it and then getting that here. No rush because the plastics aren't here. I might stick with the D&M shock. If you could tell from the last video, when I was eating the whoops, that back suspension was just absorbing really nicely. The front was tucking real well, but it also was a little soft. I'm gonna have to stiffen up the weight. I believe it's 5 weight in there, and I really need to run 15 or 20 like I used to do in my previous forks. So that'll be getting fixed sometime this week. But as for the rear shock, this is an 850-pound spring D&M. It's an 11-inch with a 1-inch riser. And like I said, it held out really good, and I like it. And I already addressed this, but we have the GPX 150 motor in there. It's going to be getting the big bore kit before Crosstown Series. The sick kit and stuff is gone. It's going to a buddy of mine. I will not be running the PWK 28. I am instead getting a PE 28 Nibby carburetor. I just put it on there so I can get my throttle and stuff worked out and test out that throttle cable. As for this rinky-dink oil cooler, I just zip tied it up here because I didn't want to take it off of the bottom of the motor and have anything leak out. So she's just sitting on here right now. I do have some AN line and stuff on the way, and some AN fittings, some custom colored AN fittings, and I'm going to be ordering a new oil cooler and then making my own lines because these ones are a tad bit too short for where the oil cooler would sit. Anyways, but we have a smaller one, so I'm going to need longer lines. We're going to run 290s out the side and 245 degrees coming off the bottom, and then I can cut my line to whatever I need it to be. Also, as for wiring for this bike, we are going to be running the stock stator. I thought about putting an inner rotor kit in this, but I'm going to see how the stock stator handles with the big bore kit. If anything needs to be changed, I'll probably order an inner rotor kit just for a backup. I know my cousin has a couple of them on hand, so if I do need to change it out to test out some stuff, I will order that. But I will be extending the wiring harness, not from the stator side, but from the actual wiring harness side because it's a tad bit short. Our CDI mounts up here to the top, and then I want to run some of the wire to go up here, coming from the kill switch and just wherever it needs to sit, and so it's not all clustered and stuff up underneath the gas tank. The good thing with this frame is it comes with these tabs right here that I can open and close and lock and tuck my wiring in from there instead of using zip ties. So like I said, I want to run the wiring down the frame, kind of do a tuck job so it's not all in the way, it doesn't get tangled up in anything or spark and cause a fire being near the carburetor or anything like that. And plus it just makes the bike look a whole lot cleaner. We're going to be sticking with our aluminum 18-inch race swing arm. This thing is really light. It's really nice. I like it. It's still brand new, and it makes things a lot easier. I just realized that axle block's on backwards. I will be ordering different axle blocks. I want some thicker ones. I don't want those to break, and plus I just want them to complement the bike a lot better. And as for an exhaust for this bad boy, I am still in the market. I've been talking to a buddy about the LM R8 exhaust that they sell. I can also order that from the same company that I'm ordering the forks from Italy. They make a bunch of different ones with the power bomb on it, or they have the extended chamber, or whatever you want to call it, the mega bomb. They look pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure they perform, but I know this one's not going to work that I have already because it's CRF flange. This one is a TB Parts V2 head, so it takes the KLX flange, and so that gives us a lot more options. I can order a Yosh, I can order a Bill's pipe, I can order a Two Brothers, but I think I'm going to go with the LM R8. I'm just going to email the company and see how long the shipping time will take. They quoted me 5 to 8 days for the forks, and so I'm pretty sure the exhaust will come in the same amount of time. But like I said, we're still trying to figure out an exhaust for this bike. So there it is, the RXB build that was once a KTM, which I still have those orange plastics. If I don't hang them up, I'll probably list them because a lot of you guys are saying in the Orion groups for the RXB that it's really hard for you guys to get orange plastics. And I found them through a company called PartsKit.com. They are actually in Carrollton, Texas, which is 20 minutes up the highway from me. So I get stuff shipped from me. That's where I got the black rear end for this bike, the black plastics. But they charge $50 for one fairing and $27 for the other one. So the right side's like $50 and the other one's $27. So $77 for 2 shrouds is ridiculous. I'm getting the whole plastic kit from Orion in the color of my choice for $106 shipped to my door, which Orion is in Haltom City, Texas, which is another 25 minutes that way. So it is so convenient for me that I happen to live where I live. Also forgot about the seat. I unwrapped the seat, and what you guys can see, I never took the Orion cover off of it, but this time I will be taking the cover off of it, and I will be wrapping that in the custom seat cover. I don't know who I'm going to go through. I might get a Thrill Seeker custom cover, but for now, she's just going to sit right there and be black. Made it this far. I appreciate you guys once again. Like I said, we hit 500 subs, and I'm forever grateful for that. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm gonna get better cameras. I'm gonna start using the GoPro, and we're gonna mount up and we're gonna go ride race series. I'm gonna take you guys all across Texas with me for everything pit bike and anything pit bike, free rides, adventures, builds, all that cool stuff. And I'm also going to work on the giveaway right now. I'm gonna go and source out some parts, figure out what needs to be bought, call my cousin, get him involved in it, and then we will be making the video giving away something to you guys. So if you want to get in on this giveaway, subscribe to the channel. You can turn your post notifications on so you don't miss the video. I do post in almost every pit bike group that I'm in on Facebook, but a lot of the times, a lot of you guys don't see that. So if you turn your post notifications on, you will not miss this giveaway, and I promise you're not going to want to miss this giveaway. Hell, I might even build and give away a motor. Who knows? But with that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. If you're racing this weekend, be safe. If you're not racing this weekend or riding, just enjoy it. I'll see you guys. I'm out.